Sandra. Welcome to Sandra's World. So today I'm starting my classroom series, and I'll be looking at taxation, introduction to taxation. But before I go into the teachings proper, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends. Make sure you invite your friends, to invite his friends or our friends and our friends, and so that we all can join this accounting forum. So thank you as you do just that. So today we'll be looking at introduction to taxation as I previously stated. Then we'll be looking at these subheadings under the introduction to taxation. So first things first, what is tax? Now, as we all know, tax is a compulsory levy on companies and individuals by a government. Compulsory in the sense that each individual or the business is expected to pay, because it forms a source of revenue to the government and enables the government to fulfill its duty to the citizens. Then, what are the types of tax? Basically, we have two types of tax. We have the direct tax and the indirect tax. Now, direct tax are taxes levied on what? On incomes or on the profit of an organization. Income in terms of individuals and profit in terms of what? Organizations. Now, a perfect example of direct tax is what? The personal income tax and company income tax. Then we have indirect tax. Now, an indirect tax, just as its name states, they are not levied on incomes or profit, but they are levied on goods and services. Examples of indirect tax are what? The value-added tax, the excise duties, the import duties, and so on and so forth. Then, so we have forms of taxation. Basically, we have three. We have progressive tax, we have regressive, and we have what? Proportional. Now, progressive tax, just as its name states, it means it progress. It means your rate of tax progresses as you earn more. Now, a perfect example of progressive tax is what? Is the personal income tax. So, suffice it to say that the Nigerian form of tax is what? Progressive in nature. Then regressive tax means the higher you pay, the higher you earn, the lesser you pay as tax. Then, which is not a good form of tax, understanding. Then we have proportional, means it's a flat rate on all income. Then we move over to canons of tax. We have equality, certainty, economy, convenience, diversity, or dynamic. So equality means that what? A tax system should be equal. There should be it should be equal in the sense that everyone should be able to pay the amount of tax that their capability can carry. Permit me to use that word. It means the poor should pay lesser and the rich should pay higher. That's just what equality means in essence. Then certainty. It is important that all taxpayers should know the amount that they ought to pay as tax. Take for instance, an individual can even stay in his or her home and know, okay, this is my total income for the day, and you check your pay slip and you check how much has been deducted as tax, and you're able to say, okay, yes, it tallies with what I'm actually supposed to pay based on the personal income tax rate. So it should be certain. There should be no confusion on how much you pay. Companies should know that, okay, we're supposed to pay 30% of our profit for the year. So that's what certainty has to do with. Then economy means that the cost of collecting, of raising the tax, or the cost of generating the total amount of tax in the year should not be more than the amount spent in collecting it. So if, for instance, the total amounts, there may be expenses by the federal authorities in collecting tax, ensuring that people have paid their tax is maybe ₦1 million, and the total amount generated for the government in a year is maybe 10 billion. So it means it is economical. So that's just basically. Then convenience, the ability to pay the tax. I mean, you should be able to pay your tax with convenience. So that's what convenience basically means. Then diversity or dynamic. The tax system should be dynamic. It should not be rigid. It should be very flexible. And it's very important because, take for instance, in recent times we've had Finance Act amendments. We have a lot of amendments of our Company and Allied Matters Act, just to capture the present reality on ground. So it means it should not be rigid. That this is how it will be over the years. If there are some economic trends or some events that will cause the tax rate to be reviewed, then it is very important that it is reviewed. So that's for diversity. Then lastly, we are going to look at guiding principles of Nigerian tax system, or in other words, the features of Nigerian tax system, almost looking similar as what the canons of taxation. We have equity and fairness. It should be equal and be fair to all, fair to both the low income earners and the high income earners. Then simplicity, certainty, and clarity. This has already been explained under this, that it should be simple, it should be certain, you should know what you're supposed to pay, and it should be clear. It should be certainty and clarity. Almost sounds similar. Then convenience has been explained well, the ability to pay, and you should easily be able to pay. Your payment platform should be easy, not you must pay your tax maybe on the federal authorities' decks directly. You should be able to just make your transaction wherever you are, and it will read. Then low compliance cost seems just like it should be economical. That means the cost of ensuring that all taxpayers comply with the tax system should be minimum. Should be at the barest minimum cost possible. Then we'll have a low cost of administration. Also, just looking like low compliance cost because of administering the tax system should be at the barest minimum. Then flexibility is that what it should be flexible, no rigidity. There should be room for changes, room for adjustment as based on the current economic situation of the country. Then it should be sustainable for at least for a good number of years. Because in as much as we talk about being flexible, flexibility doesn't mean it should just be changed maybe once in 6 months or yearly. There should be a room that should be flexible, and also that flexibility should be able to cover a sustainable number of years. So that's that basically on introduction to taxation. So subsequently we'll be looking at, we'll go into a specific tax law and see how we can dissect it better. Please, if you have not subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, share, and we'll see you in the next video. I see you again, Sandra. Thank you for my wonderful friend who's always available to shoot this video for me, Awata. And everybody say hi to her. Hi. What is it?